Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
And welcome to the Piedmont Unitarian Universalist Church. Piedmont UU sits on the traditional land of the Catawba, Kiowa, and Sugary peoples. My name is Ann Lakaitis, and I will be the worship assistant this morning for Cosette Blackmer. We are a flourishing, vibrant, and radically welcoming congregation, which promotes diversity, inclusion, and social justice. We provide a safe haven for creative intellectual growth, spiritual development, and a deep sense of community for all who join us. We hope our liberal religious values will challenge you to join us as a community that lives boldly and acts justly. To all our members and visitors, we're very glad you're here, in person or with us online, and we hope to see you again. Your presence is a gift for us. Our announcements for this Sunday: everyone is invited to stay after worship today and help write postcards to people who live in this area. All supplies are provided, as well as food. Our Generosity Pledge Campaign kickoff picnic is this coming Saturday at 11:30 at Dorton Park. There is no cost for the food, but we do need you to sign up so we know how many are attending. Please check your bulletin or weekly email announcements to sign up. The Social Action Team would like you to fill out our survey for us to identify our priority areas for 2026. Please check your weekly email for the link. We would like to have all the surveys completed by the end of this week. Spread the word about our October 18th photography fundraiser. In partnership with 3 local photographers, we're offering outdoor portraits at the Salisbury gathering, plus outdoor portraits and professional headshots at the university gathering. This fundraiser is open to the public, so share widely. Scan the QR code for details and to reserve your session. Questions? Email Becky at fundraising@puc.org. For other important information about our vibrant community, please see your order of service. Or if you are on our email list, please check our monthly newsletter and weekly announcements. Whatever brought you to this place at this hour, we welcome you. May you find something that you need, and may you leave richer in spirit than when you arrived.
A chalice lit in our midst is a symbol of our liberal faith, a faith built on the foundations of freedom, reason, and welcome, a faith sustained by acts of kindness and justice, a faith that envisions a world flourishing with equity for all people, a faith that demands the living out of goodness, a faith that requires thoughtfulness, a faith of wholeness. This tiny flame is the symbol of that spark of all of this within each of us. Now please join me in singing our Chalice Lighting song. It's printed in your order of service. Thank you, Perry. Now, will you please rise and join me in body, mind, or spirit for our call to worship, as printed in your order of service. For each child that's born, a morning star rises and sings to the universe who we are. Listen carefully. Can you still hear the song? The one sung for you when you were born? The song sung by cosmos and ocean, rejoicing in your life. You, the result. You, the outcome. You, the celebration. Listen carefully. Can you hear yourself? A song of possibility. A reminder that we still have time to be who and what we need to be. Listen carefully. The vast expanse echoes in recognition that it's not always easy. Possibilities can be hard to pursue. Roads not taken, wrong turns, destinations that disappoint. Through this song of service, the universe sings no less because time and space are worse than him. The music calls us to recognize our limitation, to recognize that the song is best sung with others. In community, bringing alive the most primordial and original impulse, the desire to sing to the universe who we are, to celebrate and share our lives with others. Now please remain standing if you like, and join me in singing hymn number 123, Spirit of Life.
Miss Cosette, where are the children? Did we have any youngins attending today? Well, good morning, everybody.
You may need a substitute. Big people.
So how's everybody this morning? I had a lovely day at the pond this morning. Getting ready for fall. Do you know that frogs live in the wintertime under leaves and stones and such? Well, goodness, there's some young people. Hi. How's everybody this morning? Good morning. So glad you could join us. My name is Cosette, and this is my friend Polly Frog. Hello, everybody. And Polly's wanted to join in today because today's a special day here. We're celebrating Music Sunday. Do you guys like music? Maybe? Come see, come on. I like music, Miss Cosette. What kind of music do you like, Polly? There's so many kinds. There's music for everybody. There's rock and roll. There's pop and disco. Oh, I don't really like disco, Polly. Country, classical, folk. Well, yes, there's something for everybody out there. But there's another kind of music that I wanted to share with you today. It's called a lullaby. Now see, music can do lots of things for our mood. Music can make you actually feel a little sad depending on the song. Music can make us happy. Music can make us excited and even want to dance. See, look, Polly's dancing. There you go. And then sometimes we sing songs to help us feel calm and maybe even fall asleep. And there's a special kind of song called a lullaby. We're going to sing a lullaby. Yes, we are. We're going to share with you today a song called Soft Kitty. Soft Kitty. Yes, indeed. Meow, meow. Kitties go meow. You're right. Well, we learned the song because there's a television show that shows late in the evenings now, actually 24 hours a day, I think, called Big Bang Theory. And one of the characters, Sheldon, anytime he felt sick, he would ask all of his friends to sing for him a song that his mom used to sing to him when he was a young boy to help him feel better. You want to learn it? The words are soft kitty, warm kitty, little ball of fur, happy kitty, sleepy kitty, purr, purr, purr. Can you purr? Purr. Oh, he's being a soft kitty. So Polly's going to sing each line through, and then we'll follow, and then we'll all sing it at once. How about that? Okay? Here we go. Soft kitty, warm kitty, soft kitty, warm kitty, little ball of fur, little ball of fur. Happy kitty, sleepy kitty, happy kitty, sleepy kitty, purr, 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 purr. And we all want to sing that together? One time. Gio's ready. Soft kitty, warm kitty, little ball of fur. Happy kitty, sleepy kitty, purr, purr, purr. Well, you guys were great. Weren't they great, Polly? I love the singing. I know you like songs. So anytime you're thinking you might be a little upset or maybe even sad, you might play a song to help you feel better. I know I do. Me too. Rock and roll. All right. It's time for you guys to go back to your classes and have a lovely morning. We'll see you in a little while. Hi, everybody. And now we come to a time of ritual and sacred sharing, a time of sharing our joys and our concerns, milestones and sorrows. And this morning we need to light our first candle for Ed, our member who passed away yesterday. Please keep his wife Eileen and their family in light. Next we light a candle for Robin with health concerns. Eric D's father, Jim, with a brain tumor. He's getting treatments for that. Susan B. with continued health concerns. We light a candle for the epidemic of gun violence in this country and for people willing to address in an actionable way. For the immediate relief of the people of Gaza, for all who are impacted by ICE raids and that activity. All areas of violence around the world, especially Haiti, the Sudan, the Middle East, and the war in Ukraine. For our country, that we might continue to work towards creating a society filled with love, empathy, civil rights, and justice for every person.
Now at this time, you are welcome to come forward and fill out a prayer card on our prayer stand, drop a stone in our shared water, or light your own candle of joy or concern. Our worship assistant, Ann, this morning will hand you the candle so that you can light your votive. So I invite you to come forward and walk around the outer aisle along the wall. Now we light a few more candles for those things that we hold in our hearts that remain unspoken, and for those joining us from elsewhere to honor what is in their hearts as well. Now for our meditation this morning, we're going to do something a little bit differently. I'm going to share a prayer that I found on the UUA worship web that is interwoven with the song Comfort Me. This is song number 1002 in your teal hymnal. So if you want to open up the hymnal to follow along, that works great. I'm not sure everyone's familiar with it. Or if you want to just relax in your chair and then kind of sing along, this is a zipper song. After we get through the first verse, I'll prompt you with the only word that changes in the second verse. So there we go.
1002?
1002, yes. Oh, my soul, at times the challenges I face are too much illness, too much struggle, too much conflict between family and neighbors, too much suffering in the world, and our screens and out of sight, but we know it is happening, and what shall we do? Can I bear the weight of it all? It is hard to be human, especially a soft-hearted human. Spirit of love, will you comfort me? Together, let us sing, Comfort Me. My soul. At times, I feel alone, isolated, even when there are people all around me. It can be hard to share my inner world with others or to let them help me. But when we sing together, I feel others' presence. And I know that together we have enough caring to go around for everyone, including me. Gathered community, will you sing with me? My soul, sometimes I am just weary. When it's hard to get out of bed in the dark morning, hard to face difficult tasks, hard to lift my foot or open my heart, I know I may need rest. I need fortitude. I may need to refill the well within me. Rest is a gift that I will try to allow myself to have when I need it. My needs are important, and I deserve rest. Oh, my soul, you can rest. Rest with me. Rest with me. Rest with me. Rest with me, oh my soul. Rest with me. Rest with me. Rest with me, oh my soul. When I have been nourished with song, I grow stronger. When I have felt the presence of caring community around me, I feel more able to use my own power. I feel when I have given my body and spirit the rest they need, I am renewed. And yes, my soul, when the light grows, mercy, the light is growing. Day by day, like a green growing thing, I am ready to rise. In power and beauty, I return to the world and bring it my love and joy. Rise with me. Rise with me. Rise with me. Rise with me, oh my soul. Rise with me.
Our wisdom reading this morning is We Are the Music by Renee Ruchotzke, found on the UUA worship site. Our first breath is followed by our first song, lusty, loud, and primal, a solo that announces to the world, I have arrived. We are the music. As toddlers hearing our first Reggie beat, we let our spines and hips bend and sway, in response as natural as the beat of our hearts. We are the music. The drone of the bass notes of the church organ, a vibration in our chests. Tense muscles relax, the breath deepens. We are the music. As we push the air from our bellies out through the chest and throat, our changing expressions shape the sound. We are the music. As we sing together, voices blend to create a harmony, each voice enriched by its connection to the next. We are the music.
Thank you, Anne. Thank you, choir. Friends, it is truly an honor and a privilege to have this opportunity to share with you on Music Sunday. Music Sunday is a time to celebrate some of the many talented individuals among us. And of course, each Sunday we sing hymns together. We are uplifted by Anne's piano playing and the singing of the choir. But today we are enjoying special music and focusing on the importance of music to us as individuals and as a community. Music is an integral part of our worship time together. It can nourish a feeling of peace and calm. When we sing together, we foster connections to one another and build community. Our hymns resound with our shared values of love, peace, and justice. Personally, my favorite element of Sunday morning services is the music. Go figure. The message from the pulpit is uplifting and meaningful, and being part of this beloved community and having fellowship with you all is very fulfilling. But when Ann or other musicians play or sing, in this shared sacred space, my spirit is elevated. The first time I ever attended a Unitarian Universalist congregation in Frederick, Maryland, I had been invited by my friend Kathy to share a part of my spiritual journey to honor the spring equinox. While I was there, I went ahead and took a look through our gray hymnal. I noticed that the hymns and the readings were very much aligned with my personal spiritual journey. And within this gray hymnal are earth-centered hymns and hymns for justice and peace. And then I found in the back there were words by Mary Oliver, Starhawk, Doreen Virtue, not to mention Henry David Thoreau, Waldo Emerson, and Alfred Lord Tennyson. There's a tongue twister for you. And so many other profound authors. I actually was surprised and delighted. This was like no other hymnal I had ever been exposed to. And then, right here in the front, are listed our values and these are principles and sources, and they served us for decades. And last year, the UUA adopted different values that include all this and so much more. But once I had this in my hands, I knew I had found a spiritual home. And all the people were awesome too, absolutely. And I love so many of our hymns, but my favorite is the one we sang this morning, Spirit of Life. And during that first visit to Frederick UU congregation, we sang Spirit of Life as they did every Sunday. And I was deeply moved. Think about the lyrics. They talk about connection, and both compassion and connection to community and spirit. Spirit of life, come unto me. Sing in my heart all the stirrings of compassion. Blow in the wind, rise in the sea, move in my hands, giving life the shape of justice. Roots hold me close, wings set me free. Spirit of life, come to me. Come to me. This hymn calls to us to act with justice and compassion. It is a prayer to Spirit, universal life force, God, Goddess, all that is, or even to our own higher selves to act. It also reminds us to create justice through compassion while being firmly rooted or grounded in the earth, rooted in beloved community, a community of strong shared values, a community that encourages us to spread our wings and create a better world. When we sing this beloved hymn together, I feel peaceful, uplifted, and connected. Music is so very powerful. Music can play an important role in creating memories. I'm sure that many of you have had an experience of hearing a song and being mentally transported to a moment, your prom, some happy childhood memory, or maybe something not quite so happy. Music can call us to focus our minds. Studies have shown that music can have positive effects on our brains. Music therapy has helped people cope with anxiety and depression. I can contend that listening to music will distract the mind from stinking thinking. Listening to your favorite music or song can serve as a catch to focus the mind away from negative thoughts. If you include a bit of dancing, that added activity can absolutely elevate one's mood. Dance it out, folks, dance it out. I recently read a study published in Frontiers of Psychology entitled Energizing Compassion, Using Music and Community Focus to Stimulate Compassion, Drive, and Sense of Connectedness. That's a mouthful. But the researchers in the study introduced uplifting instrumental music while subjects meditated to measure if utilizing music during meditation could foster a greater sense of compassion toward others. It was a small study group, but the results were very promising. The researchers directed the participants to engage in meditation designed to increase feelings of compassion. They were asked to visualizing breathing in and out compassion, having compassion be a bright light or mist as they breathed in and out. They were also directed to imagine that that light or mist could elevate suffering throughout the world. After several weeks of this practice, the participants were asked to self-report their levels of compassion toward themselves and others. Some of the subjects also listened to uplifting music during their meditation. The music used needed to be not lyrical or distracting, so that while they were meditating. The music the researchers chose was Final Frontiers from Thomas Bergenson. Some of you may know it. Those participants who had listened to music reported much stronger feelings of compassion for others and a greater desire to act on those feelings. One other element the researchers added was a sense of community. To quote from the study, one of the most important evolutionary adaptations for humans is our extraordinary capacity to do things together and to want to feel part of a community and have a sense of belonging. In many Buddhist traditions, learning and practicing meditation began in communities and monasteries, and only later, when individuals practice, would they spend their time meditating alone. We, the researchers, believe that visualizing oneself as part of a community that shares the collaborative wish to bring compassion into the world also stimulates courage and compassion via a sense of belonging to join into action. Those participants who were told that they were participating in a community or a large group reported even higher levels of compassion towards others. So every Sunday, we return to beloved community. And we all do it for different reasons. Maybe it's for the message, maybe it's for the fellowship, maybe it's just being a part of community, or maybe it's the music. Maybe it's a little bit of everything combined. But whatever reason that brought you here to this sacred space, whether in person or virtually, you are a part of this beloved community. May this shared experience lift you up. May it reinforce our shared values and inspire us to act on those values. Justice, equity, transformation, pluralism, independence, and generosity, both here within this beloved community and beyond. For we are all the music and the song. Blessed be.
strong. It's amazing what is given when we share a song. This is why we sing, why we lift our voice, why we stand as one in harmony. This is why we sing, why we lift our voice. Take my hand and sing with me. Soothe the soul, mend a heart, bring together lives that have been torn apart. Share the joy, find a friend. It's a never-ending gift that circles back again. This is why we sing, why we lift our voice, why we stand as one in harmony. This is why we sing, why we lift our voice. Take my hand and sing with me. Music builds a bridge, it can tear down the wall. Music is a language that can speak to one and all. This is why we sing, why we lift our voice, why we stand as one in harmony. This is why we sing, why we lift our voice. Take my hand and sing with me. This is why we sing. We sing. We
Thank you all so much. So beautiful. Our generosity team has been hard at work as we launch our pledge campaign for 2026. Becky is the leader of the generosity team, and we invite her to come forward at this time for our generosity moment.
Hi, everybody. My name is Becky Schisler, and I've been a member at Piedmont UU Church for the last 13 years. I've held various leadership positions, but this year I am the lead of the fundraising committee and the generosity team. We are about to begin our 2026 generosity campaign, The Power of We. And this is where we ask all members to make a financial pledge to sustain our beloved community. Pledges are separate from fundraising and separate from our plate collection. Our pledged giving is the primary income source for our church, and it's what enables us to provide realistic budgets and steady support for our operations so we can carry out our mission. Many members see pledging as a spiritual practice, and for all, it is a very personal decision. I personally give because this space is where my people gather. I love it when I arrive on a Sunday and I get to join Carl on a bench in the entryway, knowing he will likely ask about my family and maybe share a story about his farm. I love that during the Time for All Ages, Harley is going to say something that makes me laugh out loud in a way that only a child can. I love how in a leadership meeting, when a question about policies come up, I can share a knowing smile with Beth from across the room as we silently recall hours upon hours of committee work from years ago. I love knowing as we sing our meditation song, I will get to enjoy Cosette's beautiful harmonizing. I love that if I have a question about our church history, I can ask Anne, and I will find an answer. And if I'm really lucky, something will make Anne laugh in my presence, because Anne has the best and most contagious laugh I have ever heard in my life. And I love knowing that at the end of a Sunday service, Gio will find me and give me a wonderful side hug and ask me if I want to join the lunch group. I have yet to be able to accept, but I hope he keeps asking. I could go on, but I'm probably already over my 3 minutes. My point is, the people who create our church make this place sacred, and that is priceless. If time and talents alone could sustain a church, Piedmont UU would shine like a beacon forevermore. The reality is, sustaining a church also requires our shared treasures, and I'm committed to sharing mine. As you know, next Saturday, October 4th, we will be holding our Generosity Campaign kickoff picnic, so please join us as we harness the power of we to sustain the future of Piedmont UU. Thank you.
Hear that laugh. Hear your laugh.
We have a time for giving.
You want to put this?
I remembered. It's time for giving. Let there be an offering to sustain and strengthen this place, which is sacred to so many of us, a community of memory and of hope, for we are now the keepers of the dream. This month, we are sharing our offering plate with Planned Parenthood South Atlantic. Planned Parenthood South Atlantic is a leader in reproductive health care, rights, and education in North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia, and West Virginia. They believe all people deserve access to high-quality, affordable health care and are dedicated to providing education and information so people can make their own health decisions. Our host will pass around the baskets, and we ask that you pass the baskets down your row when you receive it. You may place your gift in the baskets as they make their way around the room, and you are always welcome to give online at puuc.org or by texting PUC at the number 73256. Today's offering will now gratefully be received.
While the offering is passed, I'd like to share a song with you that I wrote in December of 2020 in the midst of the pandemic, sitting on my sofa, wishing I was singing with the choir. So the best thing to do, write a song about singing with a choir. It's called Good Friends. Good friends, sit with me for a while. Good friends, you always make me smile. You make me laugh and you cried with me when my life turned upside down. What would I do and who would I be without good friends? Good friends, you know who you are. Good friends living near and far. You're always here and I'm always there for you like you are for me. What would I do and who would I be without good friends? You can't live this long, you can't be this gray without struggles to find your way. And you know darn well that you would have quit a long, long time ago if you didn't know, if you didn't have and know your good friends. So good friends, sing with me for a while. Good friends, I've always loved your style. Whether we sing solo or harmony, it's magic, I guarantee. How would I sing? How would we know without good friends? Whether we sing solo or harmony, it's magic, I guarantee. So how would we sing? What would we do without good friends? Yes, you're my friends.
For these gifts which we have received, and the gifts which we ourselves are, may we be truly grateful. May we be committed to using these gifts to make a difference in the world, to increase love and justice, to decrease hatred and oppression, to expand beloved community, to share and to keep sharing as long as ever we can. Amen. Now let us rise in body or spirit for our closing hymn, number 318, We Would Be One. Standing. Before we extinguish our chalice, we offer thanks for the many volunteers who helped make our service possible today. We thank Anne. We thank Elaine and Perry and the guitar for not breaking. We thank the choir, and we thank our tech team because they did an outstanding job today. Thank you, guys. And everyone else who had a hand in making our service possible. We also ask that before you leave today, please place your hymnals back on the cart near the piano. And if you have a moment, and I sure hope you do, please stay and help us fill out postcards for our neighbors to invite them to this blessed community. Now let us take a moment to give thanks either in our hearts or aloud in words for the things which in life for which we are grateful for today. Glad that it rained. Amen. Amen.
Music.
Grateful for music. I'm grateful my husband sprung a trip to California on me. Woo! Fried green tomatoes. I'm guessing that had something to do with last night's celebration?
No, I just love it.
Well, it's tomato season, and she just loves fried green tomatoes. For community.
I'm very thankful to Cosette for organizing
It's my pleasure. Blessed be. And now for our closing blessing. Beloveds, we are the music and the song. Together as a community, we have found comfort and rest. Now let our compassionate hearts sing, rise up renewed and stronger for this beloved community. Bring this shared compassion and peace with you as you go forth. We now extinguish our chalice, but we carry its light, its warmth, and its meaning with us until we meet again. May we go in peace, believe in peace, create peace wherever we wander. May it be so. Blessed be. For our closing hymn, number 1010, we give thanks in our teal hymnal. We will join in a circle. You may hold hands if you would wish, but you may also simply place your hands across your chest as we sing together. Okay.